Good morning, Airedale. Woo! Guess what? I did my hair and my makeup, and I actually got dressed. Shocking. It's because I have to go to work. So, good morning. Let's have some morning coffee together. Let's talk about tea. And don't forget to leave a like on the video, pretty please, and comment as much as you want. While we wait for people to get here, there were some random crazy thoughts that I had, and I want to. Which way is my hair going? Ah, look at it. It's all cray cray. Okay. So, I had some crazy thoughts. Okay, you know how the economy is like shit. Hello and good morning. So, you know how the economy is absolute crap. I mean, it's absolute crap. And people are cutting back as much as they possibly can. Okay, so this is a thought that I had this morning while I was in the shower. Okay, so I was like, I stopped shaving my legs as often as I used to because the cost of razors. So I've cut back on de-hairing my legs. Um, just so I mean, this is so random and so stupid, but that's something I personally have cut back on. And you guys remember last year when I said I'm doing inventory and I'm going to start using up what I have? Well, I've done that. Um, I'm almost done with one of my tree hut thingamajiggers. Do you guys know what I'm talking about? Tree hut like body wash and stuff. I'm almost done with my ocean body wash. Oh, good. I'm glad I'm not the only one with crazy hair. So it's getting longer though. I mean, look how much it's grown. It's crazy. Um, And the other thing I noticed, people aren't throwing their change on the ground anymore. I love finding pennies, nickels, dimes, quarters, whatever. I love finding change. And I used to find, just randomly walking the dogs or, when I go out, I'd randomly find like $2 to $3 a week in just change. In the last week, I have found 31 cents. 31 cents. That's crazy. Okay. So, update from last year. I have almost completed one whole body wash. I have combined all of my uh, stolen, just kidding, all of my free cruise ship Viking. Why is the TV still on behind me? It should be off. Um, Shampoos, lotions, body washes, and lotions. I've almost gotten those all used up. And yeah, um, but the razor blade thing, dude, I'm like way cutting back on the razor blade thing. Okay, so let's get started with this. So, this is crazy, y'all. Now, can you guys see this okay? Okay, so I'm gonna move this down. See this on the top of the paparazzi website? Free standard shipping on orders of $100 or more. So I'm guessing people who are buying their overpriced crap cachet line were getting a little pissed that they had to spend like 6 or 7 or maybe even $8 on shipping to get their bogus bullshit cachet bracelet, necklace, earrings, ring, what have you. So now they're offering free shipping of $100 or more for just customers. They used to just do this for consultants. So this is a new thing that they just started doing. I mean, this just popped up in the last couple of days. So, all right, take a sip of your coffee if you have one. That stuff is good. Okay, so this morning, I'm having Kauai coffee, medium roast with white chocolate peppermint mocha coffee creamer. Yum. Okay. Oh, and I'm wearing my adult fidget spinner. Life at the party. Bring back peace. Ooh, ooh, ah. So, so cute. So fun. I'm doing that on purpose. And then the earrings are my Timu dragonflies. So I'm pulling a Misty Kirby right now. Don't you love my hair? Don't you love my nails? Don't you love my sweater? No, I'm kidding. Okay, so there is a pair of earrings that paparazzi has brought out in the last little bit, and they've been on Temu for like ever. They call them Cosmic Cutie. Okay, so here, right here, is Cosmic Cutie. All right. It's brass, it's got a star, it's super fabulous. We love it. So these are $8 through paparazzi. Okay, so all you have to do is go to Temu and type in star and moon earrings. So here they are in gold and red, silver and blue, silver and fuchsia pink, silver and red, gold and blue, gold, and they call it powder. Okay, each of these pairs of earrings are like $1.87. Okay, I would personally pay $1.87 for the blue and silver ones. I actually like those. And here they are in gold and like another color. So it's like a gold and a lavender. Okay. So when you go down and you look at all of these earrings, you can see quite a bit of actually sold out, but they're not exclusive to paparazzi. Okay. They call them moon and synthetic gemstone earrings. So when you go back up, okay, because they're not just there, you can get them in red for $1.43. They're like all over. Here's the gold and white ones. Now those are popular right now, so they're 681. And then here's a pair with hooks. Here's a pair in gold and blue for 363. Here's the gold and lavender ones for $4.15. Here's the gold and purple and well, it's kind of rose gold and purple and it's 327. And then we've got a whole bunch of different styles, okay? I personally like this pair. If I was gonna buy a pair of moon and star earrings, it would be these. Okay. So, they're not exclusive to paparazzi. And there's so many different styles for way less than $4.75. And if you're here watching, say hi. I want to say hey hi back. And then you can get this necklace. That looks very paparazzi-ish. It's a layered three-piece, no, four-piece set because you get earrings and two necklaces for 224. Yeah. I don't know about you guys, but yeah, I would rather not spend my money on Cosmic Cutie at Paparazzi. And the only difference between them is Paparazzi has painted in the lines. Get a marker, do it yourself. Or rather, why? Why do you need the little lines painted in anyway? It's stupid. It's so dumb. Okay, so I'm gonna turn on the Wii Store music to keep me awake. Okay, so give me 1 second to turn it on. We don't want that one. We want this one. Ba-ba-ba-ba-ba. Okay. All right. Okay. We'll do sneak peeks with Misty right at 9 o'clock when I was originally planning on going live. Okay, so let's take a look. So Valentine's Day is 34 days, 35 days away at this point. So they're getting all their Valentine stuff up at the store. Airedale, do you work today? I mean, if you do, welcome. We both get to work today. Okay. All right. Oh, and here's something funny. So yesterday, I got my paycheck and it was just my normal paycheck and I was supposed to have my commission bonus on my paycheck and it wasn't there. And I knew I was getting a healthy commission slash bonus. So I was like, whoa, they taxed the hell out of that. So I opened my check and I look at it and was like, it's not there. So I messaged the manager and was like, hey Pam, not sure if it's there or not, but if it's missing, can you help me out with this? So she was like, I'll get it fixed. It's Scott's fault. And I was like, I don't care if it's not on this paycheck. You can put it on the next one. It's fine. And she goes, no, no, no. We're making this right. I'm like, my last employer would never have done that. And I know for a fact because they screwed over my colleague and my new work bestie. So my friend Kate and I worked together at our last job, and we both hated it. It was miserable for us. So when I quit and got this current job, she was like, "Is there any openings?" I'm like, "I will make one for you. I will throw you. I'll throw your hat in the ring." So she was just our on-call person for a little bit, and she was killing it. Now she's been offered full time. Let me tell you, it's so great when you can endorse somebody for a position and they prove you right. That means the world to me because I will throw myself on the sword for anybody, but don't make me look like an idiot. Okay. All right. So we've got Valentine's volume, $8. It's so fabulous because we have a little bar with rhinestones on it. Ooh, ooh, ah. So I'm going to make this a little bit bigger so we can see it. Okay. All right. So it's 2 pieces per row. So isn't that just fabulous? Yes. And then Teton Tiara. It's a cuff bracelet. Looks dumb. Okay, and then we have the cufflinks that honestly they call them iconic invitation. No, thank you. And then valuable Valentines. No, thank you. And here's the thing, I hate theme jewelry. Okay? I hate it. If it's not something that I can wear year round without looking like an idiot celebrating Single Awareness Day, I'm not gonna do it. So, I hate themed jewelry. I'm just throwing that out there. Okay. And then we've got a cachet bracelet for $48. Holy hell. Determine rhodium. So, wow. What kind of link do they call this thing? Link, forge, resolve. The bracelet determine links polished discs and sleek bars in symmetry. Okay, for $48? No, thank you. I can pass. And then we have the Moonstone coming back with snake chains called Romantic Renewal. Again, I'll pass. Oh, The roses are coming back. Bloomin' Buffer. Um, it looks like it has rhinestones in there. Let's see. Let's get this picture blown up here. That's the thing that bugs me about their website is sometimes they blow up, sometimes they don't. Oh yeah, it's got yellow rhinestones. Oh, sorry, I should probably move this over. So, isn't that bloomin' buffer just bodaciously beautiful? Yeah. Again, thanks. I'll pass. All right, so let me move this back. Okay, full formal. Yep, because prom season's coming up. So we have full formal. It's pink with rhinestones and pearls and an iridescent oh my. Then we have a poodle, Paris, lockets, hearts, keys on a brass stinky chain. Ooh. And then a green ring that honestly looks like a frog. Oh, it is. It's supposed to be a frog. No thanks. Aradel, do you see this? It's a frog. It's the crazy frog. Do, 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 do. Okay, and then we have, because you got to get your green stuff out because the next holiday after Valentine's Day, St. Patty's Day. So get your green stuff out too. Those look wonderful. And then we have courting command. They're obviously way too busy for me. Way too busy. And then we have a $48 gold chain. $48 for that. Yeah, me too. See? The frog, it's just terrible. It's awful. Swoon-worthy shimmer. It's a stretch. And then we have, let's see, another heart. And what the hell's going? Potential portrait? Okay, here we go. I'm moving this screen over. What's the potential here? Yeah, their website sucks. That says potential portrait. Can I just ask, um, who drew that? Who put that on a palette and painted that? Sold as one individual ring intended for adult use. They now have to put that. Have you guys noticed? That's the other thing. On all of their stuff, it all has to say intended for adult use. And that's because of Prop 65 in California. So that's another change paparazzi had to make um, with the state of California. They have to put in their description intended for adult use. So, because this stuff is not safe for younger consumers. And then we have Peplock. Okay. Isn't that fabulous? Okay. And then we have, oh my gosh. I wonder if people aren't able to, hold on a second. Let me go in and edit something because I'm wondering if people can't chat today because all of a sudden people are messaging me saying, hey, I'm trying to talk, but it's saying subscriber only mode. And I know that you guys are all subscribed, but for some reason YouTube is being crazy. So let me go into manage the video real quick and we'll turn off subscriber only mode so everyone can comment. So let me go edit it real quick and we'll go here. Okay. All right. And then anyone. Okay. All right. So everyone, I've changed it to anyone can chat. So let me know if you're able to chat now, because I've had a few messages come in. Is it working now, Miss Marina? Okay. So, all right. I don't know what's going on with YouTube, but let's chat away. Okay. That is weird, and I'm so sorry, you guys. You know, YouTube's doing weird stuff, just like TikTok's doing weird stuff. So, Marina, how are you doing? Good to see you, love. Okay, so we have a grommet hair ripping headband, and then we have hearts. Let's look at all the hair accessories and see what they have. Okay. Okay, so oh my gosh, their website. What the hell? Okay, so we have a headband that looks like something from the 1800s that people would wear in their hair after surgery. So, soft statement. And then we've got the gold. See, this is what you should sell for St. Patrick's Day. And then the claw clip, an awful headband. Yeah, these grommet headbands, they aren't selling. And then these bows and stuff, it's crazy. Nothing on their website is selling. I mean, we've got a barrette called Hot Topic, $8 for one claw clip and a bow, a flower. It's crazy. Oh, I planned this live like 5 days ago, but I got to go to work after. So, you know, I'm still keeping my commitment to you guys. Those they had when I was a consultant. So, yeah, we're looking at all of this stuff. So now I'm going to, because we've already pointed out that the star and moon earrings. So now I'm going to type in grommet headband. Oh, look, here's all the grommet headbands. You can get, let's see, a 3 or 6 pack for $7.42. This one, you can get them in a bunch of different style fabrics. Isn't this interesting? I'm looking at all the grommet style headbands. 1 5-piece knitted headband with grommets. Holy cow! Again, I love pointing out how paparazzi has all this shit, okay, that you can easily get for way less without supporting a multi-level marketing company. Um, I don't like that some of the factories in the country where this stuff is manufactured, exploit people. So you have to be mindful of everything you do, honestly. And their website is so slow to load. So we are 1 minute away. So I'm going to go on to the Facebooks and we're going to go to Paparazzi's website. So, like the party, a little gold pearl with a whole lot of twinkle. No thanks. And then we've got another sneak peek. It looks orange there, but it's brown on their website. And then this thing right here. You can't even get a real clear picture of this $48 necklace. Oh, it's so gross. And then we've got the pop and locket. And then that, cachet thing. And then this. Temu special. If you were catching it at the beginning. Yeah. And then we've got some little butterfly glamour. That probably sold out. And then what's this? Another cachet piece? Yeah. Destined for distinction. Okay. And then we have Quiet Power, a subtle bracelet. I don't know any men who wear bracelets, let alone cufflinks, but they're selling because they keep putting them out there. And then some bracelet with a bar. It's another cachet thing. We'll go look at the cachet prices in a minute. But paparazzi now in their description, everything says intended for adult use only. And then they're now offering free shipping direct from their website if you order $100 or more. Sales are definitely slumping if they're offering free shipping if you order $100 or more. That's crazy. And then we've got dress up with some Western style. I hate their models, their faces. I'm better than everyone wearing my $8 paparazzi jewelry. Hello, Denise. Good morning. So, and then we've got another lovely piece by Cachet. Their Cachet shit is just flooding the market. And then we've got another Cachet piece. Man, they are really, really, really pushing the Cachet. Yeah, cats, because where you live, just saying, people have class. I mean, we have class. I mean, we do. But I don't know anybody who would wear a cufflink that is fake, knockoff, cheap, and terrible looking and say it was classy because it's not. And then we have the Moonstone Paparazzi Heart. Ooh, ooh, yeah. Cheers. And then, oh, January 6th, Misty Kirby was live. And as I promised, we would do sneak peeks with Miss Day. So let's watch Miss Fashion Felonies. Hey, paparazzi, what's Misty Kirby wearing today?
Hey paparazzi, it's Tuesday, and this is the first live of 2026.
So it's the first live of 2026. She's back in the barrel, jeans. And I'm pretty sure the stack over here, the ring there, the bracelet there, the necklace and stuff, it's probably all cachet before she describes her outfit. And the sweater, I'm trying to figure out if this is one of those exclusive brands that is completely out of touch with most people buying her product. Okay, that's just me.
Items that I'm about to show you will be available tomorrow during new release time. As you know, we launched our Valentine's Day category, which I love. So many cute, amazing accessories inside there. We've done a lot of fun things already for 2026. We've got some amazing promotions. So if you're new to Paparazzi, welcome. We are so excited to have you on board. Listen. For those of you who are consultants, make sure that you check out the new channels inside the Loop app. I'm telling you, there are some amazing trainings. Monday through Friday, there will be new content inside each channel. So go subscribe. It's so fun, so amazing, so many good trainers. All right, now let's get started with my outfit. I am wearing a sweater. You can see that it is a horizontal stripe as far as the texture, right? The braiding on the sweater itself. I have on barrel jeans, and then I have on boxer boots. So the boots are going to come all the way up top.
Boxer boots? Boxer boots. I'm sorry. Are you going to go in a little bit? I don't get it. Greetings, Miss Michelle. So boxer boots. I mean, this outfit, it's cute. I wouldn't wear it, but do we care? Does anybody care about what she's wearing? Because I don't know anyone that does, okay? All right.
Very low profile, so they have brass hardware. So obviously I'm wearing brass accessories. Now, today's been a very busy day, so I am actually wearing jewelry that is some of my all-time favorite brass pieces. So you won't see these available online anywhere, but there may be some consultants out there.
She's showing vintage paparazzi. Holy cow. Okay, so let's see the vintage paparazzi that she's showing. And I have my cowlick getting stuck and I gotta fix that while we play.
There who have them, but I love to go back and just, I love layering. I love brass. So these are uber lightweight. So when you have your favorite colors, I know that we always.
Okay. Share your thoughts with me, y'all. Do you like it when she uses slang words like uber lightweight, ooh this, ooh that? Do you guys like it when she does that? Because I absolutely hate it. They're uber lightweight. They're super cute. They're so cute. They're so fun. It's annoying. Share with me your thoughts, you guys. Is it just me? I'm wondering.
talk about new items, which I'm so excited, but make sure you're mixing and matching in some of your beloved pieces that you already have. All right, let's get started with this beautiful necklace. This is a gorgeous shade of green. You can see here, the squares are coming down on one side, and then we go to a double.
Okay, this looks like wooden chiclets. Okay, so we have wooden beads, chiclets, with a few iridescent rhinestones splashed in and put together with cheap chain. It's layered, so it'll get twisted up and it will become a single point of failure. But isn't that super cute? It's super cute. And you can get it for, oh, sorry, I burped. You can get it for St. Patrick's Day.
Strand. If you notice, this is almost like a matte finish, and then you see all these little squares inside there to give it an overall faceted texture, which I love. Look at this beautiful crystal. You see all of the prismatic colors inside there. So pretty. This is a really fun bangle. So this is actually going to be 6 separate bangles. I'm going to show it to you together, and then I'm going to show you a different way that you can wear it. You're going to see that inside the.
Okay, so we have a set of rainbow bangles, and there's different color rhinestones on them. This one has pink, blue, and green, and this one has yellow, green, and red. It's a rainbow. It's a starburst of bangles, and you can stack them.
Look at those rhinestones. The center too, right, have those beautiful
glass,
multicolored rhinestones. But if you want, you could just drop those multis out, and you could wear it as just a silver bangle.
Yeah, I have those bangles. You've sold them before.
Colored pieces together, or again, I'm just going to place it right back there in the center. I love bangles.
Okay, I'm pointing something out before her hands move again. Her necklaces are twisting up. They're flipping around. They're not staying in place because that's the quality of this jewelry.
In particular, I actually love the noise of bangles.
Of her
I love when I'm wearing it and I can actually hear it on my wrist because I like to know that I have jewelry on. Now, this is a beautiful earring. This is going to be a copper base. And then look right here.
Who designed that? Okay, nothing here makes sense to me. It looks like a door knocker from Labyrinth. So these earrings, they look like they're door knockers, and the danglies down below are what makes noise when you knock on the door. But the iridescent looking moonstone in the middle of this is a bad, in my humble opinion, color combination. What would you wear those with? Denim, maybe, but they're ugly. They are just ugly. Yeah, she loves the noise. Some of us are noise sensitive, and we don't like a lot of noise with our jewelry.
Here at that gorgeous
Hi, Jelly Snack.
green. It's not so pretty, and then you can see the prismatic.
It's not pretty. So it's not so pretty. It's just
right
not
up
pretty.
Here at the top, absolutely gorgeous.
We've
got the post back, so that's really pretty as well. This is a fun ring. This is a small stretchy back, okay, so it's going to be more of a dainty. And then you can see right there, we've got that beautiful navy or Montana pearl.
What? What? What the? A Montana pearl? a Montana pearl with her nails that definitely need to be filled in. Montana pearl? Are we serious right now? I'm seriously concerned. It's a Montana pearl. Okay, no.
And then the white rhinestone accents all the way around this. This is going to be even dainty profile as far as width on your finger. Obviously, we've got the Valentine's category up, but there are also just beautiful heart pieces that you can wear all year. You've seen this come out in a different color. Now this brooch is available in pink. You've got that fuchsia.
No, thank you. No, thank you. Yeah, I thought so too, Denise. I thought it was a repeat. Brooches. Okay. Yeah. Montana pearl.
Right here. Obviously, you've got that beautiful light pink down here at the bottom. And
I'm not a brooch girl.
The rhinestones around the outside. I love that this is on an angle. You can obviously wear this as you have like a collar that comes out, or to a point. It's kind of fun to bridge the gap right there and have it come on an angle. Or if you're layering different brooches together, to have one kind of come out to the side really helps to balance. So when it's on an angle like that, balancing is perfect. All right, this is a coil. So you're gonna see this is a fun one. We've got mixed metals. We have got the brass and the silver. Look at the texture of those beads. So cool, right?
No,
wraps around
it's a coil.
Let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, yep, 5 times.
I agree with you, Sue. She has to be making it up.
The size of the wrist. So cool.
It's so cool.
Now this one is in our Valentine's category specifically, but obviously, again, because it's the light pink, you could wear this all year. We've got the rhinestone strand at the bottom. Then we've got the dainty snake chain, dainty little pendant right there. Look at this chain up here at the top where we've got the light pink pendant. Is that not so cool how that goes together with those bars? I love the spacing of this. One of my favorite things about having layered necklaces is sometimes when you're just taking a single necklace and trying to layer it, understanding the space between each layer can be a little bit difficult, right? And you're looking in the mirror trying to figure out which way to do it. Well, if we have in particular, like this 3-strand, and we've already pre-layered it for you, we've taken care of that spacing, which I think makes it really easy when you're styling.
She's taking care of it for you.
Now, this is a gorgeous ring, also inside the Valentine's category, but for
terrible.
Sure, this one feels like something that you could wear easy on the go. Silver, obviously, it's extending down, high sheen, smooth finish.
Those looking so incredibly cheap. Look at these great heart earrings. Aren't they just fabulous? We have a U shape and then we have a heart very poorly secured on this U. U. I'm sorry, but no. No.
Super duper lightweight. Love it.
Super duper lightweight.
This is a darling ring. You're going to see a combination of red, pinks, and white rhinestones. This is also a dainty back. Look at the detail of the heart coming over the top.
That looks like one of the rings that they tested way back in the day called Treasury something. And wasn't this one of those rings that like tested really high for a bunch of toxic materials? I think so. So that's super uber lightweight. Looks like they locked what? Oh, yeah. I'm sorry, not sorry, Miss Day. The last thing my neuro-spicy ass wants is another apparatus attached to my clothing because the mail didn't make it pretty enough. Unless it's an anti-papa piece, right? Maker, not mail. It could be a mail. I'm happy you guys are here too. Like I promised at the beginning of the year, I'm going to go live every Saturday morning. So just plan on Saturday morning. We'll do a live. We'll catch up on the week's gossip, and I'll try to look presentable. And we'll have coffee and be spicy together. Okay, so yeah, it's fun. It's so much fun.
And then you can see those beautiful gems laid vertically. All
they
right
are
in a row.
So beautiful.
Right there. This is a really
You're
fun bracelet. Now, clearly,
beautiful.
I should have worn this, right? Look how cute this is with my sweater. You're going to see right here. This is
No,
a
it's not
tortoise
cute.
shell
It's
pattern.
dumb
Some of
looking.
you are going to call this more of a cheetah, okay? But technically, this is tortoise shell. Look at the spacing
Technically,
between.
it's
I love the
not
texture, the linear
because
pattern,
it's
and then that
fake.
dot motif, particularly because it's a raised dot. And then we've got this beautiful texture right there, right? So fun. Stretch, easy to
It's a
put on
stretch.
and take off. This is a really fun ring as well. Also dainty back. So we're loading up the dainty backs. You can see hot pink right there, fuchsia, technically, right? And then silver details around the outside.
The rhinestones are looking cheaper and cheaper, and it's like they're getting worse all the time. It's like the rhinestones are getting worse and worse. The more you see it, it's like, God, could it get any cheaper? Yes, yes, it can. As I'm sitting here putting on Dashing Diva nails because I have a ton and I need to start using them. So it's like, I'll put some on. Ah! And I'll start using these up because, like I said, you guys, I'm trying to use up what I've already bought. So I'm almost done with one whole tree hut, body wash.
Just a touch of green on either side.
Just a touch.
This earring is super pretty. I love when we have extensions coming down. So like, obviously, sometimes you talk about a drop pearl or a drop earring where it's just like a bar and then it comes down. This is kind of a play on that. You can see this curve out away from the face
going
on the left
there?
side and the right side. And then we come down to this gorgeous pendant.
Are they really?
Look
Are
at
they
the
really that
beautiful colors
gorgeous?
inside. Do you see that pretty prismatic gem right there? Love it. And I love that green. Feels happy and fresh. This is a really beautiful necklace as well. You're going to see right here, we have that beautiful butterfly, and then we go to...
Again, with the butterflies. Why? Why do they always have to do the butterfly? Especially in the iridescent. It's beyond old. They've been doing it for over 6 years at this point. Can they find something new to do? I mean, that would be great. I would be so excited to see anything different from what they've been doing. Isn't this so cute and so fun? I'm so excited about this. Why? I implore you. Why are you excited about that? It's angels with pineapple tops. I know, right? Just put them on upside down. Wink, wink, nudge, nudge.
These bars. Look at the curvature in the bar. I think it really makes it pretty as it's setting on the chest. And you can also see that because it bows out just a little bit on either side, that butterfly almost is like it's spreading its wings and going to take off for flight, which is so pretty. All right, these items will be available tomorrow during new release time. Make sure that you check out Loop. Go subscribe to the channels. Most importantly, have an incredible evening and know you're loved.
I hope you know you're loved. Yeah, we know we're loved. You love our money. So, God, you're sick, woman. And then here's another pair of cachet earrings. I wonder if that's sold out. Wonder if that set sold out. Okay, this is the one I wanted to like zoom in on. Okay, so this is apparently a cachet bracelet. Okay. Oh my gosh, my stomach. Okay, so I had my colonoscopy this week, you guys, and prep was awful. Okay, look how these rhinestones are pictured sitting in here. They don't look like they're sitting flush. At least this one doesn't look like it's sitting flush. Okay, and then you look at the links, and this one looks like it's not even complete. Right here, or right there, or right there. So I'm looking at this bracelet because I like to zoom in. Okay, I like to zoom in and see how this stuff actually looks up close. This does not scream, buy me! Okay, so then I'm going to go to the cachet page. Okay, and I'm going to shop the cachet page. $48 for a cheap necklace, $48 for a bracelet, $56 for this bracelet. And here's the thing, this is apparently a stretch. It is a stretch bracelet. Okay, $56 for bubbly circles anchored by a sleek, reflective bar, creating a buoyant balance, modern ease. Okay, so does it have latex in it? Does it say intended for adult use? No. How are they getting around that? Because this cachet line is not costume jewelry. So $56 for that, $56 for this rhodium chain, $72 for the cheap bracelet. $72? Are you fucking kidding me? No. $32 for a pair of earrings, $56 for a paperclip chain necklace with the ringy thing on it, $40 for a rhodium necklace with what looks like a T bar. Okay, and then we have another bracelet. It's a bangle, one bangle, $40. Here's the same chain that's up here in gold. The gold one's $48, but the rhodium one's $40. And I'm just looking at the cachet line, and there's a reason why they have free standard shipping of orders of $100 or more on their website, because they're hoping people will buy this overpriced cachet crap. I'm not one of those people. Okay, so when we got started, we were what here? That's been out for a couple weeks, still hasn't sold out. And then we have the dumb bird and the bangles, and that's a repeat from 2018 because I have this in gunmetal and white. And then we have another heart piece, Temu special, and then bird ear cuffs, the charmed bracelet for $25. A bracelet for $25 so you can add little charms to it. And they sell the charms separately. And here's the charms. $10 for a charm. This is highway robbery. Okay? Like I said at the beginning of the live, you know the economy is not doing well when you're not finding things like change on the ground. Like I said at the beginning of the live, I used to find like $2 to $3 a week in change on the ground because I'm not so prideful that I can't pick up change off the ground. I will do it. I mean, I don't mind picking up nickels and dimes when I find them. I just throw them in my bank, in my closet. But that's going away. People aren't throwing out their change. People are pinching their pennies right now. It's crazy. Okay? And then let's keep going. Oh, look, it didn't sell out. It didn't sell out. Okay, this is telling too. Gliding Glitz, the butterfly necklace, has not sold out. Wow. Okay. The runaway earrings didn't sell out. Those earrings didn't sell out. There's something seriously wrong if all the pieces that Misty Kirby showed on sneak peeks are still sitting in the back office, not selling. Okay. And then we've got a repeat piece. I remember those from 2019. That looks like something you can get on Temu. And the reason I know is because I have one in blue, but it doesn't have a stretchy back. And then Tender Tendency, again, Temu special. The Tiger, Corded Elegance Unlocked. That looks like a mess. We're just gonna scroll down real fast. Da, 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 da. Oh my God. Let's talk about pieces we've had. Denise, do you still have this? I still have that. Stone Stampede. I bet it's still in my drawer over here because it was so heavy. But I own that. This piece right here, I own. It's in one of these drawers, but my desk is needing to be cleaned out. But yeah, I own that. I've I've owned that. In fact, it's not new. Here it is. So here's Stone Stampede. I bought this in 2019. It's the exact same piece. And guess what, y'all? I got it for $2.75 in my back office, and I was able to sell it for $5. So, and here's the back. Okay. This thing, oh my gosh. I knew I had it in here somewhere. That's not new. I'm like, oh my God, I still own that. Oh my gosh, I'm spilling my nails everywhere. Okay, so yeah, that's not new. That's like when I was a consultant. Okay, that's funny. Just pointing that out, paparazzi. That's not new. I have that too. What the hell's going on here? Curtain certainty? No, that's not new. I have that too. That came out a few years ago. And then we've got some sort of heart thing. They are still pushing personalized bouquet. Oh my gosh. It is hideous. The only reason I still have it, Jelly Snack, is because I couldn't sell it. So it's like, fine, I guess I'll keep it. And, now it's like, it's in the paparazzi graveyard of my desk. And tomorrow, my plan is to clean my desk off a little bit because there's so much junk on my desk, and I need to kind of clean it off so Dave can work from my desk during the week. So, yeah, busy day. So, oh, by the way, my colonoscopy went well. My mammogram went well. I'm still breast cancer free. I'm still waiting for the biopsy results from my colonoscopy. Haven't gotten those back yet. And then I have one more scan coming up. My next PETA scan is going to be in 2 weeks. And that's going to be a very long day. So, I just have to do this every year. I have to be checked to make sure I'm in remission, stay in remission, do all the good stuff. It's fun. But my immune system has really taken a beating. The flu that's going around right now? I had it for like 7 weeks. I'm finally feeling healthy again, but I had it for 7 weeks. Now Maymay has it. Dave, thankfully, hasn't had it. And Dave's birthday is tomorrow, so I'm taking him out for his birthday. I think I got it was maddening, but it was one of the most liberating stuff. Auntie Ree, isn't it nice not being part of the company anymore, though? So, what tipped me off was the repeats that were coming out after I'd been in the company for a year, and I was told, buy it when you see it because it will only be available for a limited time. But then they started bringing back pieces that I had that I hadn't sold, and I was like, well, if it's so exclusive, why is it that you keep bringing these pieces back? And they were like, well, because sometimes they're a popular piece and they'll bring them back. I'm like, well, then why did I buy a whole bunch when it was first released if they're going to bring it back all the time? That was one of the things that made me leave the company. So there's that. And, just cancer at all is fun. Being in remission is always stressful because with my immune system, it can always come back. And that's the thing. I hate it because, I constantly live in a state of sometimes fear. And I hate to admit that, but it's like I hate living in the unknown, you know? It's never fun. So I'm looking for a nail that will fit this nail. So I'm going through all the nails. So yeah. But yeah, it's a new year and they're letting all these consultants come back to the fold. And what are they doing? They're bringing out pieces that uh, some of these past consultants probably have in their inventory, and they're doing it, giving them license to sell for the $8 price point, which I still think is ridiculous. Okay, so one of the messages I got from one of you guys this week was Mandy Hench was going live the other day, and she only had she only had like 8 people at one point watching her live. So it was a little telling. If Mandy Walker is going live selling jewelry, which I haven't seen her do very much in the last year. I mean, she was going live to show people how it's done, and she was also talking about you could rejoin and be a part of her team. And she was pushing the new starter kit, the $200 one at one point. So I have my nails done, and they're red and clear. I don't care. I'm just trying to use them up. Okay, so yeah, Mandy was live. The Fashion Fix pieces are so fabulous. And then we're into stuff from last week. So yeah, their stuff is not selling out. Okay, so we're leaving their website. And again, if you want a grommet headband, go buy the 6-piece set on Temu. Okay, so let's go to Mandy Walker. I can't spell. Okay. So here's Mandy playing business lady. Okay. So I'm going to move this down. So here's Mandy playing business lady, and she's showing off her nails. Ooh, she must be getting ready to go on the passport vacation. Hi, Frenchie. I'm just counting down the days for when I can leave my country again. Let's just put it that way. My country's a mess. If you're outside of the United States, don't come here. So Mandy's welcoming all these. Welcome back. Okay. Welcome back this person. Welcome back this person. So these two rejoined paparazzi. Okay. And then she did a TikTok live. And then here's another person that got suckered in. Okay. And here she is doing a flash sale with religious pieces. And she only had 255 comments. And I went through the comments as all, hello, Mandy. And a good portion of the people buying jewelry were her downline or active paparazzi consultants. But it was sad. And I don't know how many views she had.
Shared to all the.
So it doesn't tell me how many views this video had. At least I can't see that. But She has all these bins, and like I said, if you have your name on a bin, you're a frequent flyer. Okay? So my cuticles, I can't judge. My psoriasis nails look terrible. So I don't judge that. I mean, look look at mine. So stop scrolling. We've got a new society stars. Oh, that was the other thing. She's created a new training team group. She's not uh using her old team page. She's created a new one, and you have to sign the NDA when you go into it. This was somebody who was like, Mandy started a new team and she's doing an NDA. So she is getting ready for her, passport vacation. But let's look at 14 years as a long time. So here she is with her baby going to the Dominican Republic. Here she is holding a bunch of $5 bills in front of the mission statement that no longer exists. Okay. And then here she is painting a wall poorly, I might add. And then here she is in front of her inventory loading. And then here she is doing the training, the all in training. Okay. She's an executive producer. This is way back in the day. And then here she is talking again during the All In tour. And then here's when she became a Lux jet setter. They came out to her house, gave her flowers. Here's Summer and Channy, $25,000. Here she is doing all of her charity work. And then here she is at the Aspire event meeting one of the celebrities. I can't remember all the people that have been at past events. But here she is with Crystal Lee Roberts Mitchell and other people in her downline. There she is sitting on the couch in the convention hall. Here she is in front of her picture, and I'm guessing that's her mom and her baby because she's an iconic impressionista. And here she is with more of her downline. The house that Bling built. This is the house. Dun, 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 dun. The house that Bling built. I'm making fun. I'm not really singing it. But that's kind of what that song sounds like. you know? And then here she is. It looks like at the opening of her store. And I don't know what's going on here. Was this during the All In tour? It looks like it was. Okay. And then some Christmas party. And then are these more paparazzi consultants? It appears so. Okay. But yeah, Cozumel. And then All In tour. A bunch of selfies with people because those parasocial relationships are so important. Oh yeah, they definitely do. All In tour. Her baby's cute, don't get me wrong, but here we are, Dolly Parton Stampede. This was at one of the passport vacations or something. Corporate Christmas tree. Empower Me Pink. Here she is with her devoted leader. You know, again, that's Taylor Kirby, and whoever is with Taylor Kirby, oh, he drives me nuts. And the filter, the filter looks terrible. Here we are at a restaurant, iconic sparkle. Oh, is that Heidi Bound there with her? It is. Oh my goodness. I wonder how the store's doing. I'm so curious to know how the store is doing. Here she is holding hands with, I call this the Mean Girls Club. And then here she is on stage again, getting all of her, you know, awards. God, she has a lot of pictures. Look at Trent. He's not gray. Look at Misty. She's got the Karen hair. There's Brittany Goodwin and Channy and Ryan. I don't know who that is. That must be like, what's her name? But there's Debbie and Ty Parkin. Look, it's like, oh my gosh. Yeah, it's kind of gross. The people show off, hey, you can make it to this. No, you can't. She has been a recruiting powerhouse since she joined 14 years ago. She's at the top. Unless you have 40,000 friends that you can get to join underneath you, there's no way that you are going to ever reach her level or Erica Cole's level. And, you know, she's going live and showing stuff, but again, I wonder how her store is doing. Iconic Sparkle. So, Iconic Sparkle in Delaware. Okay. So there's 5 Google reviews. This one was from 3 months ago. I purchased several pairs of earrings from the store. 2 sets were shoved into a tiny bag together. Another pair was shoved into a bag that was too small for the earrings. The bag was ripped open, beads were missing. As a storefront business, I thought they would at least pack things neatly. I will never purchase from again. They don't take pride in packaging things. It's a little on the expensive side, but it's okay. Amazing experience overall. So, the store itself in Camden, she's open 9 to 7, okay? And let's see if there's pictures on the store. So let's go look at photos. So she goes live, she shows the jewelry, but look at all the inventory. It blows. God Bless America series, and let's zoom in. So we've got the coily thing, but there is so much, so much. And some of these pieces are so old. I'm amazed they aren't tarnishing or discoloring. I mean, this piece right here, that was a Life at the Party piece. And then we've got all the plastic cheap chain shit. Greens and golds. It's awful. But I look at I have that piece. I have that piece. I have that piece. I just look at this stuff and I'm like, a lot of this stuff is really old. Yes, I did. I watched Hannah Alonso's video. The moment she puts them up, I have notifications because she does really good work. And when she started the video and she was putting all those disclaimers out, I was like, good, she's covering her butt. Good. But Young Living went into complete denial in their Instagram comments, like immediately. Jelly Snack, she is an iconic impressionista, so she probably gets every time she orders, and because she has so much inventory, she probably gets triple or double hostess rewards, and her downline buys her inventory. Okay, but if Paparazzi ever stops supplying her, she's got plenty of inventory to sell before she gets to close up shop. But she has so much stuff. That wall of debt is millions of dollars. So back to the Young Living thing. the email that Hannah was sent by not one but two different people saying, "Hey, a family member who works at the corporate office sent this to me." Yeah. And then Young Living goes into absolute denial, like right away. That's a problem. Okay, that is definitely a problem. So they're in denial mode, and Hannah had to take the video down, probably because they sent her a cease and desist or something. But the thing is, unless they can prove that they never sent that email, if they try and sue her, her attorney can subpoena Living to get their corporate email uh, uh, records. They can subpoena for the emails. And if they find in that subpoena that that email was actually sent, and they can get emails showing what else was sent regarding that issue, yeah, Young Living is definitely putting themselves on the Barbara Streisand effect moment right now because, one, if they sue Hannah, I will definitely support her legal defense fund. And I recommend all of you do the same thing if that happens because I want the truth out there. So if they try to sue her, I hope she countersues and I hope her attorney subpoenas Young Living for all their internal communication. And I hope that they go after Young Living for anti-slap laws because here's the thing. Um, they probably are. Essential oils are dying. I know. I'm wondering the same thing, Mandy, because of all the dead money on this wall. I mean, we have pieces on this wall from before I was a consultant, during my consultancy, and after. And I'm just flipping through these pictures. I mean, that was before and during my consultantship. Same with half the pieces on this row. And then oh my God, it's like crazy how much stuff she has. I mean, that was a life of the party piece. It was a bring back piece. I had that. And then you look at all the blue green stuff, and then we have another chrome life of the party piece. It was the layered necklace with beads. Some were rainbow, some were silver. I have that or had, but it's like all the rainbow oil slick bullshit. And then here's all the green pieces. That was a life of the party piece. And then they brought it out in all these different colors. And then here's all the awful green. It's just depressing. And then we have the Waikiki Wanderer, the Timu specials, the this piece right here that I'm going over. How many of us got that as a hostess reward multiple times over? I did. I hated it. And then up here we've got this piece. How many of us got that as a life of the party? Bring back me. I did. Hated it. But like, yeah, the pink stuff didn't sell. So I wonder how it tarnishes in the package. Yeah, like I said earlier, the jewelry graveyard on my desk, a lot of the pieces are tarnishing, and that's why I need to go through my desk and throw a bunch of things away. So the first motion is going to be a do not delete your shit motion, as the EDB would say. Yeah, well, I'm pretty sure Young Living is going to try to delete their shit, but that's, I don't know what that would do, but it's like, you don't do that, okay? Oh, your YouTube handle will have the at on it because the server the host ends up on they would go live. Are you talking to me? What? Huh? Oh, are you talking? So, Denise, tell me what you're saying. I'm just like I'm lost in a conversation. Sorry. All right. So, I remember then that was a fashion fix piece. I have that. Look at all the purple. That was a hostess reward multiple times over. Oh, look, the toddler piece from the 2020s. Oh my God. Isn't this crazy? That's a wall. Look how much is on that wall. I don't know how many pieces are on each peg hook, but it's overwhelming. It is so overwhelming when you look at these walls. Okay. That's what's crazy. So it's it's mind blowing. And here's the other thing that's really interesting. When she opened her store in 2024, everything was $5. So here's the thing. Has she raised her price? Is everything now $8, $35, $25? I'm curious because she invested a lot of money uh into this storefront, and she's using it as a tax write-off, of course, and a recruiting thing. Do you want to join? You can get things for this. Blah, blah, blah. It's gross. So, all right, you guys, it's 10. I got to head in and get some work done because of my colonoscopy this week. I had a lot of stuff to do. So, I will see you guys next week. So, in the meantime, have a great rest of your day and stay real and honest and look out for those. And remember every single day, tell the people you love that you love them. Because I've had two amazing people uh, that my company, they passed away this week. And loss is always hard, and now I'm in the business of loss. So please remember to tell the people you love that you love them and never, ever forget to do that. I did. I donated a lot of my stuff to my local senior center, and they've done a lot of that. But the tarnished and broken stuff, it goes bye bye. So, because that's what needs to happen. It's just gone. So, all right, you guys, gotta go. Talk to you later. Take care. Be real, not perfect. Remember to say you love your family, friends, and those that matter to you. I'll see you next week. Okay? All right. Take care, y'all. Bye.